Today on Ancient Overland, I'm exploring petroglyphs at Dinosaur National Monument in Utah and Colorado. Pretty just amazing view. Remember in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, in the beginning, where it's young Indy, and he has to go in that cave. I feel like I'm in the same type of area. Here we are at Dinosaur National Monument, and there's at least 3 different places with petroglyphs. So I've come to the first one. This is a pretty cool area too. There's a lot of weird rock formations. But I'm here for petroglyphs. So here they are. A lot of graffiti. Pretty interesting. Looks like Roger from American Dad. Huh. I think that's it for right here. I haven't seen rock formations like this since Nevada, really. Well, no. Well, yeah. I mean, because this isn't very much like Bryce. There's a sign over here. There's like nothing that way, but over here is pretty cool. And then you just look down over this cool looking campground. That looks really cool by the river. I'd like to find a camp spot by the river. Long time home. Oh, oldest ranch in the area. How about that? Chew. Yeah, beautiful. Just wanted to show you. So I'm down by the river and it's beautiful here. I want to camp here. That would be awesome. I gotta find a river camp spot. But this place is cool. It's got endangered fish and stuff. Here's a whole bunch of... I just thought this sign was cool. So here, if you want to read... there we go. Go ahead and pause that. But we got all the fish. Bonytail, pike, minnow, humpback chub, razor sucker, brown-tailed chub, flannel-mouth sucker, bluehead sucker, Colorado River cutthroat trouts, mountain whitefish. I never heard of any of these. I've heard of walleye, bass, pike, trout, carp, catfish, but none of those ones up there. And then I guess there's a bunch. So there's some invasive non-river species. Walleye, that's a lake for sure. I didn't think you'd find a walleye in a river. And then there's some endangered ones. It's pretty cool. It's beautiful. Those rock formations and the colors are just insane over there. Penny is insanely beautiful too. Look at all this over here. Really cool. There's another sign. Oh, okay. Huh. Intriguing. Alright, time to go find petroglyphs. Here we are at the Cub something or other petroglyphs, Fremont Mystery. So, alright, I see something over there. This is no, it is. It's something. It's not really clear. But it's clear to me. I know what to look for. So here's something. Looks like it's happy to see me. So it should be... I don't know how extensive they are. There's nothing else over in this area. Maybe. I'm sure I can hit people. Here's something up here. Weird. Go that way. Had to climb up pretty high to get to this one. Look at those. There's a figure here. Above his hand there's a sheep, a spiral. I don't know, some kind of symbol I've never seen before. And then above his head you see these dots. Pretty crazy looking. Oh, this appears to be the last one up here. Very faded figure. See the necklace, maybe a belt, earrings. I don't know if that's a mouse or what. Too faded. Great view from up here. Much like the McConkie Ranch, these are unique. I haven't seen one like this before. What could that be? And their spiral is different. Not, well, actually a lot. It's a lot different. Look at that thing. It's way different than the spirals I'm used to seeing. What is it? There's a goat or something. Look at this guy. He's got like a skull face. And these weird designs. I haven't seen those before either. Trying to figure out how to get down. So, yeah, you can almost see a face. Is he waving? There's another guy right here, I just noticed. These weird symbols, I don't know what they mean. Alright, nobody was coming over here. I didn't even really see it myself. I just had a feeling, and I saw those 4 dots from way far away, and then you can see 3 triangles for a belt, some kind of armbands. I don't know how to get it better. I gotta climb on that. Hang on. Oh, I got it on 4K. What the fuck? But yeah, I can see it. I don't know. That one's really faded down there, but that's clearly something amazing. Dinosaur was amazing. There's so much more of this park to explore. It goes between Utah and Colorado. That's how big it is. And I split it here to show you some pics of what I just showed you. There's a whole bunch more. But anyway, this next part of video is from, I don't know, 50 miles away. It's quite far away, and it's quite remote. Everything you've seen thus far is inside the actual park. Where I go in this next video is way outside the park. It's free to get to. I mean, you're just driving down this dirt road in the middle of nowhere. It's pretty rough at times. Wouldn't recommend going after a rain. I wouldn't recommend going anywhere in Utah after a rain, but that's probably not that big of a deal. It doesn't rain that much in a lot of these places. Anyway, this place is amazing. If you're anywhere near it and you want to see some otherworldly petroglyphs like this, I can't explain any of it. I need to do more research. I
wish I could have spoke to actual local Native Americans on reservations, but when I went and did this, every reservation, anything worth going to, seemingly anyway, was closed because of well, you probably understand why. Here's the video.
Okay, so this is really, really remote. This is really way out there. At least 20 miles of dirt roads to get here. And then all of a sudden there's these petroglyphs. This is a dinosaur. And that looks like a Viking tree. A horned hat, perhaps even a mustache or a beard, and then the shield. I mean, it's probably not a Viking, but I mean, that's the first thing I thought when I looked at that. So there's a whole bunch here. It's kind of difficult to get around, as you can see, so, but that is cool. Here's some more just down the way. I don't understand the antennas or antlers unless they're supposed to be shamans, and they are wearing deer antlers. Oh, there's actually no antlers there. Amazing. I didn't think it'd be anybody out here. Probably because it's so just way the hell out here. But there's some more. And you can see all these as you're slowly walking up here. Yeah, it's tough. What is the deal with the horns or antlers? Well, what is that guy holding? I wonder if there's more up there. So, these are all supposed to be Fremont Indian culture. Way different than anything else I've seen. And I've been around. Huh. Couple of different. So there's an interesting spiral. What are these? Could that be? I don't know what any of this means. I wish I knew. I could speculate all day. Now they would have been using clay and ochre. So these probably would have been way more detailed. It would have been more than just a carving. It would have had color and different layers and stuff. These symbols. I always wonder about the symbols. Is it writing? You know, I don't know. What kind of language? It's a really amazing place, though, in the middle of nowhere. There's some graffiti over some real faded stuff. Yeah, I saw that. Last place. And that spiral, too. So, I don't know what these things mean. I wonder if it could either be visions, shaman's head, could be some kind of language. I don't know. It's going to look like the twins again that I saw at McConkie. Weird. See it. Just another figure. there's a bullseye and some goats or something. Really just a beautiful area. There's a campground somewhere over that way. Apparently you have to pay. There's no water or anything. Oh, the path splits here. I don't see anything else. Yeah, I don't see anything. Hard to judge where to step. Whew. Hopefully there's more. Doing this until I find more.
And just like that, pretty much this was the end of my trip. There was a whole lot more from here on out that I just did not film. I went whitewater rafting with my buddy Dan. I camped in a couple other different places. I went all around Colorado. I didn't really film much on the way home because I knew that basically here, this video and the one preceding it, I wasn't going to be able to top that. It really just, it blew my mind. And I had been on the road for over 2 months at this point. So also I was running low on money. You know, I didn't have a job lined up or anything, so I figured I'd better just head back. And I knew I was going to be making, you know, at least this many videos. I'm glad I got to make at least as many. I'm glad I stuck with this. I'm glad that there are people actually watching this channel, because I didn't know. I figured I'd either blow up or I'd flop. And well, you know, I flopped, I guess. But the good thing about flopping is that you can bounce. But and that's what I'm doing. So I'm bouncing. I've already got quite a bit more money than what I had when I left for this trip now, while planning for the next trip. So the next trip, it's coming soon, I think. I need to get a couple of things. I need to figure out where I want to go for the trip, how long I'm going to go, figure out how much it's going to cost. I already have a plan for when I get back, unless I have an epiphany of some sort and magic happens. But yeah, all I'm doing right now is planning and saving. So thank you everyone who has ever watched the channel. If this is your first time watching, I can't believe you made it this far through the first video you're ever watching. But stay tuned, because I'm going to do more stuff like this. Am I going to Mexico? I don't know. I really want to. Am I going to Egypt? Am I going to Peru? I really want to. I have enough money to do all of these things. Well, not all of them. I could pick one and do one. But it's looking more and more like I'm going to do another ancient North America tour. I want to find more stuff that looks like this. I want to know more about this. There's just so much more out there, I know it. And to find this at the tail end of my trip, oh, if only I would have had more money. But anyway, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a follow-up car camping setup new video and a follow-up end to the series. So stay tuned.